team I can be proud of?
Team work makes the dream work.
Let's make the dream work. Yeah, that's right. Another episode of Toking with Topher. Number 6, I think it is for us, Scott.
Is it for season 2?
For season 2, our live
Part 1.
our live episodes. Our special guest and cannabis connoisseur, Bridget, over there rolling up a joint.
Stoner Cam.
Stoner Cam over there.
Hey.
Yeah, so we had some technical difficulties.
Testicle difficulties.
Testicles.
The video team, Wyatt and Van Gertken and Wyatt Harris fixed it. Thank you guys for figuring that out.
Yeah, you guys are pretty sharp.
Yeah, pretty sharp. So what we did do today, we pre-rolled a bunch of stuff. So MJ Unpacked was last week.
Yeah.
And Wyatt and you both brought a shit ton of fucking papers, right? So we got all these sample papers. So I rolled up these day savers. We're trying these day savers. We've got glass tipped rolled, and we got.
Is that the day savers there?
Yeah. These
Okay,
are
I didn't see the ones with the glass tips yet. I haven't opened them.
You got a wood tip
I have a wood tip.
and a wood tip
over here.
and then we've got a couple of these hemp rollers, and then a tea leaf. I don't know what tea leaf. I don't know what that's gonna do.
Does it taste like tea?
I don't
Have
know.
some
I don't know.
tea.
So we can light these
Raise
up.
the pinky up.
Yeah, I do kind
Can
of
you
feel
smoke
fancy.
it? Make sure.
Put my pinky up.
Little dainty.
A little dainty, yeah. And then we also got this thing here.
Yeah, that thing's crazy. Everyone I show
This
that
right
to is
here.
like,
Look
oh.
at this. The holy trifecta.
Oh.
The cross joint.
Are we smoking that?
Well, we rolled one last
Holy
week.
joint.
Remember?
Holy.
We rolled one
Where do you
last
fire
week.
that up at?
Yeah, we fired it up at the Agent ID party, didn't
No,
we?
wait.
I wasn't there.
Oops, sorry.
I wasn't there yet if you did that.
Yeah,
I didn't smoke.
Yeah, we rolled one up.
I had
and
gotten one
we had
that
a hard time
day.
burning it. We had a hard time.
Oh, really?
burning it 'cause
Yeah,
it was-
I wasn't there when you guys did it.
You weren't there?
Uh-uh.
Wyatt was there. Yeah, we rolled it, and then we.
Was
yeah,
I out there?
But which end do you burn
Huh?
first?
You light all three. At
It was
the same
great
time.
then.
You light them all at the same time.
Yeah, but when we did it, I guess we fucked it up because we we lit it and it just burned weird. Like some of them burnt more than the other, and so it was like it really got janky by the end. You were just kind of holding it up,
It was falling apart
But you
on
would
you.
think you would light like the tip.
That's what I thought,
Right,
but
just the tip.
But Pineapple Express,
Oh.
they had
You had
this
to
and they
light.
did the three lights. So we tried it, and then I guess apparently the girl that we smoked it with tried it again later, and she was able to have more success. So I'm gonna do some Google.
It's just like
deep dives
anything
on
else.
it.
You might get one that runs and one that doesn't,
I'm
know.
gonna do a Google deep dive on it.
Google deep dive.
The fucking correct
That'll
way.
be a
Yeah.
time well
So that's
spent.
pretty interesting. So we got a plethora of joints. Do you want to try one of these? Do you want a glass one? Do you want a ceramic one? What do you want?
Oh, I don't care.
What's his name? The famous guy.
Which
He's
one?
amazing. The one in Pineapple Express, the main one.
James
James
Franco?
Franco?
Nope, the other one.
Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Oh,
You
I'm
know
sorry.
he's rolled plenty of those cross joints.
I don't know though. I mean, maybe for the movie, but do you really think he's like into the cross?
Oh yeah,
joint rolling?
that motherfucker does pottery. Have you
Really?
seen his little? He makes bowls and ashtrays.
That are
He
like that you can
he's
smoke?
cool. Yeah,
Learned that in prison.
Oh shit. Some
he's
ceramics.
definitely rolling cross joints.
Oh my
that's
god,
for
that's
sure.
insane. I got to look that up.
You need
I
to
would
ask
imagine
him.
he's still a
Oh, one
cannabis
thing we did look
connoisseur.
up, and we did talk about this last week, and we brought it up, and people were asking the difference between medical card and just buying recreational.
Right.
Really comes down to the amount of weed. So as a medical patient, I'm only subject to 4% tax, first of all. So you save on the taxes. And then you also get 6 ounces of weed, dried weed, per 30 days. For recreational, it's 3 ounces. I know we should have said that like fucking 2 seasons ago. You know,
Yeah, we
when
should have
fucking
kept you all
started,
informed,
You
but-
know, now we're bringing you back around because Coach was asking,
Yeah.
you know, what the difference is, and it really just comes down to allotments. And
Yeah, because
what
he's
you
just
do.
rack. He
Yeah.
didn't get the medical card.
Right. So as long as you're not like a heavy stoner, I guess you'll be fine. So,
Yeah, 3 ounces. I mean,
yeah.
you know, you can grow plant too.
Well, yeah,
I'm
you can,
cool.
yeah. Those laws are the same. Too,
Yeah, you can
between
grow
the
your.
two.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but as
yeah.
far as medical now. I know that there's the cultivator
Yeah.
where you can have patients and you can grow for, 6
Correct, and that's
patients
a
and up to
different-
24
right.
plants, but that's a different scale of
Yeah,
what you
so,
can do.
That's the other thing for cultivar license. Like if you have your medical card,
Yeah.
So if your medical card, it's only $50. If you want to get your cultivar license as a recreational, it's $100.
Okay.
So you save a little money there too. So,
Oh, nice,
you know,
yeah.
Really, it's a little bit
Yeah,
of
we were
savings.
medical when we got ours, so I guess we saved money
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm a medical.
Didn't
too.
realize it,
I'm
but
medical too. So
yeah, you're medical, all right.
really funny, Scott. Really funny. I guess the zingers are gonna be coming.
Yeah.
today, huh?
I'm
yeah,
a
buddy.
We're gonna light up.
recreational. Like I cancel. Well, I didn't cancel. I just never followed through with my medical, and I'm now
Recreational.
I don't smoke enough to be like I don't need anything that the medical offers, and so I'm cool.
You can get by with the 3 ounces. And
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wish I could get by with 3. It seems like every time I
that
go
wouldn't
to the-
count for gummies, would it? Because
Yeah,
you can,
no, it's
It
worse on
does.
gummies because
Yeah.
it's fucking like more THC in the gummies, more concentrated. So it's equivalent to 6 ounces. So if you get vape carts or resin, that's more higher.
Oh, see, okay.
potency. So
Wow.
you're fucking eating up your shit. So don't get gummies. You make your own gummies.
The gummy companies love you today.
Well, we're gonna talk Flora Farms today, though.
Yeah,
So,
right,
you know,
okay.
We can get away with that.
Yeah, we can focus there. We
So
can
we can
focus
focus
there.
that.
Don't
So-
buy gummies.
Flora Farms has gummies.
Do you guys?
Yeah, we're Zen.
Oh, that's right.
So we acquired Zen back in March.
March.
They acquired Zen back in March.
So what kind of what are you guys do? You guys do a live resin? Do you do a distillate? What kind of gummies are they?
We do Fico,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we also
Oh,
do
nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's-
the Fico ones are fire actually.
Yeah, I have some Sense Fico ones here. We do Fico too. I like the Fico.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I unfortunately have the enzyme that doesn't feel the effects of gummies, but the Fico I can like. There's something about them that's nice, like
Full
for
spectrum.
night time.
Yeah, the full spectrum probably
Mhm.
to it. The
Yeah.
FICO, because it's basically
Yeah.
the same as RSO.
Right.
You know,
right.
just use ethanol instead of naphtha.
yeah.
You
We've
know,
done
which-
both. We
yeah.
made both. We
Yeah.
made both.
I
Yeah.
actually prefer the naphtha in that, but
I do well for cancer treatment. I'm on the RSO, but I think for the gummies, I like the Fico. I
yeah,
like
it's cleaner.
Same.
Yeah, I'm big on. We do the Fico gummies as well.
They're light and they're like tasty. There's no sugar coating, but you don't also get that like full THC.
I think I had them when I
taste.
was down there when I went down to
Mhm.
Flora
It's
and we
hard to
did a
get me
tour
off
down
those
there.
Tangelos though.
Tangelos are good.
It's hard to get me off those green Tangelos.
Which Flora did you go to?
I was in Humansville. I was at the main
You were at the farm
cultivation. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The OG spot.
Yeah, hanging out with Mathin. He was giving my wife and I a tour, and I got to see all the strains and the process. And man, that's a setup down there.
Yeah.
You know, woo, and it's big too. It's beautiful.
It's jaw dropping.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
clean.
just like, whoa.
Yeah, it's very clean. Very, I mean, it's top notch. And I love Flora's flower.
I mean, that's coming from me. Like, I'm super new, and so I haven't seen a lot. My brother is out in Oregon, and he grows. So I've seen that kind of production, but to, like, see it in Missouri, like, full speed
Yeah.
is wild.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure its senses is similar. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got to be, or
super,
you know, yeah.
super expansive.
I've never
expensive.
seen that facility. We need to go out there.
Yeah,
I would love to tour that.
Get you a tour.
Yeah.
we can go out and take
Fuck
a tour.
yeah,
of
I need
that.
to go do that.
For sure, for sure.
I would
see that.
love
Take
to
you out
do
to
that.
Cherokee.
I would love to do that.
We get a
She
group
talks
together.
more to the
Um,
mic, but we don't have
we-
headphones on, so we hear you laugh.
We get a group. We can get a group together, and
Yeah,
I
and
can
then
set
we
it up.
can go tour Flora too.
Yeah,
Do
Flora.
that.
Yeah,
Let's
Flora's
do
cool.
all
You
the
should see
tours.
that
It's
too.
like a tour day. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm
And
gonna-
it's crazy because Humansville is like not Humansville. It's like population nothing.
Inhumans.
Which
That
is
is kind of
wild.
ironic,
It's
yeah.
insane.
Now that you
There's
say
like
that,
no
yes.
humans.
But
It's like a
there
3-hour
is,
drive,
and
3.5
all
hour
of the
drive.
humans there love weed, which is great.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
It
live in a
worked
little
out
ville,
perfectly.
bunch
Yep.
of humans. There's a little food hut and like a hole that they go to the bathroom.
No,
in.
honestly, I had the best catfish I've ever had in Humansville.
Really?
At
Really?
this mom and pop restaurant. I don't know the name, couldn't tell you right now, but it wouldn't be hard
You
to
always find good
What part of
restaurants though in like
Missouri?
small towns. It's
Yeah.
like a small time diner
Exactly.
type thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
always
they can't
find great
afford to have
food.
shitty food because the town's so small. Like if you eat fucking Bob's food, it sucks. You know? I mean, the guy's not gonna last very long.
And you
know what I'm
get a
saying?
ton of portions.
They run them out weekly.
Huh?
The portions are huge.
Oh yeah,
Like
they love their
you're
food.
definitely getting your money's worth. That's for sure.
Country kitchen, man.
Country kitchen.
You're always fed.
It's-
That or an Italian family, then you're
Oh,
screwed.
man, I haven't had a carb in so long.
You haven't had a
What?
he's
Like, you haven't
salivating
had
over it.
pasta?
It's so bad. Yeah.
Well, how long has it been? What, 41 days?
42 days.
42 days.
42 days. Yep.
What?
Total health cleanse.
Oh.
Yep. No
So
drinking,
just
no
broth?
cigarettes. No, just protein. Just
No cigarettes, but weed. For sure.
Yep.
Weed for sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
The cannabis.
So yeah, it's been good though. I've been going to the gym 3 times a day. And
Ooh, 3
yep,
times.
I got a trainer, a nutritionist. It's been pretty hectic and expansive. And speaking of,
You're
I've
making
been
me
using.
and Scott look bad.
I've never really used these creams before, these THC, like balms and lotions, but I've been using our Amend product
Where are you rubbing this?
on, wherever it hurts.
Wherever it hurts.
Wherever it hurts. Which-
Show me where it hurts.
Yeah. But now I'm kind of a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It smells good.
Yeah.
I've smelt it before.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It gives me a soothing, relaxed feeling in my muscles. So that was my shout out.
I want to smell it. How do we interact?
How do we interact? We get up and move.
So yeah, the health thing, and we were talking about this too. I was talking to my trainer about that, about cannabis use and health, and
Yeah, because
how to
I think they can
incorporate it and
coexist.
stuff. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, we're talking about being able to go to the gym and kind of breaking that stereotype of health and nutrition and things like that. Instead of grabbing Doritos, you're fucking grabbing celery sticks.
It's a tough decision, man.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's a tough one.
It is, but I think the world coexists. And I think the more people the more I'm in the gym, the more people I find that are like cannabis users and stuff. Because I'm always wearing sense shit, and they're like, "Oh, you smoke weed?" I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah. Well, it's great to relax after a workout or something. Like to come home, chill out, kind of lay back.
The thing is, though, I get up at 5 in the morning. I go to the gym first thing in the morning at 5 a.m. and
You're probably sober for
so
that.
by
one.
the time, yeah, for sure. So by the time I get home at night to smoke the weed to relax, I literally take 2 hits and I'm
You're ready to cry.
Nice.
Yeah.
because I'm so burnt out. I've been worked out all day. So it's been kind of fun to do all that. But
5
watch-
a.m. Huh? I've driven by my gym 3 times a day,
Me
maybe.
too, but not at 5 a.m.
Not at 5 a.m. No.
Yeah.
Your support to you, Paratrooper. That's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah.
Power Trooper.
Power
nice.
trooper. But it's been kind of neat to try to kind of like we were talking about incorporate the cannabis and stuff. And I noticed my smoking habits are changed a little bit. I was talking a little bit about it last week about just consuming the cannabis at the right times for me.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been dabbling with that this week too, and just accomplished so much more that was overwhelming.
Right,
To a sense, you know what I mean? Like I'm just and start. Yeah. I think we were talking about that before the show. You had mentioned something about like not smoking during work and all that stuff because you just have to focus. And
definitely.
it's
There's like
real.
a 50-50. Like I think people really thrive off smoking to work.
Right.
And then there's the other half that like we can't smoke until we get home, until we shut down. I'm that person because my words stop wording at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely cannot and I think it's cool. I think it's amazing that people can smoke and like have these awesome conversations and stuff. I can't do that. My awesome conversations are when I don't smoke, unless I'm drinking.
So
And then it's a little different.
Yeah.
The drinking like helps that conversation.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah, that always.
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
That's been a big thing too, cutting back on the Jack and waters.
The vodka.
Did you drink a lot of Jack and Waters? Really?
Yeah, dude, like 15 a night.
Jack Daniels?
I don't remember you drinking that much. I mean, we have, not like all the time.
Yeah, well, Millstream,
Oh, yeah. You've been going there hanging, yeah.
But that's awesome. I mean, you're going to the gym 3 times a day. We're going 3 times a year.
No, he's getting
Pushing
better.
it. You're pushing it.
He's getting better. I think you're up to like almost 4 this year.
Yeah, 4.
Nice.
I was 4.5. I almost made it.
Yeah, I think I'm like 3.5.
I did do a member. I gotta hit it back. I just got overwhelmed with some stuff, and I'll get back there.
January's coming.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
hate
January
resolution
is
Working on my
shit.
coming.
summer body already.
I need to work on it before I'm 50. I gotta get going.
Yeah,
I got 2 weeks.
2 weeks, dude.
I'm going into Rocky training right now. I want to see what I can get
come to the
down
gym
to
with me.
till
Come to
I'm 50.
I told you I went out. The bodybuilder, a friend of mine, Dan Susko, he's like, "Yeah, come work out with me."
Oh yeah, I know Dan.
So I go to the you know Dan. We were talking.
Yeah.
About it. So we go to the gym. Fucking what is it called? House of Pain.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it is like just fucking massive, dude. Like every giant muscle-bound bodyguard you've ever seen at any club or any event in St. Louis ever, this is where they go to work out.
Oh, really?
And when they work out, they use every weight in the gym because they're that big. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, fuck it.
They're lifting
I'll be
every.
over here, guys.
Beefy? They're just like those beefy.
They're
ones?
just huge, massive.
Like you don't need to be working
No.
out right now, kind of guy.
Right. But
like,
they're in there.
You good.
7 a.m. Sunday morning. I'm like, man.
They're just going at it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And they probably tossed probably 1 million dudes out of a bar that night before. They look like it. They just mean
like
looking guys.
bouncer type guys. Oh, yeah.
Big guys.
Guys you want to be friends with. You want them on your side,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
I was like, hey, could you spot me? And they're like, yeah.
They just
One hand. Let's get this guy.
Look at this kid having fun.
Yeah. So it's been interesting, that journey with the gym and cannabis. So fun. We did have a Agent ID party last week too.
Yeah, that was cool.
Shout out to Herman's Delight and Delphi Brands. They worked with us since Cannabis and did a Agent ID. We did it at the Golden Record. And
That's a cool venue.
it was a great venue. Yeah, John over there is super cool. He also has the Whiskey Ring across the street too.
Okay.
So look forward to more.
Same
events there.
vibe?
Yeah.
Is it
same
like a
vibe.
live music thing?
Yeah, it's got a bigger patio.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be doing some more events with those guys coming up next quarter. So look for that. And I did want to say, Blue Dream. We were talking about this earlier. You said
OG.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite, honestly.
It is like, Blue Dream has always been. You said, "Oh, we got this Blue Dream," and that's my favorite. You know, it's always been
It's my favorite. My sister is a closet smoker.
Yeah.
She has 2 teenagers. One that goes to like KU, Kansas University, and then a high schooler, junior in high school. And so she's a closet smoker, right?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want them to know and everything. And I provide her with Blue Dream, and she's like, Bridget, this is the best. Like, I'm in my closet. I'm living the dream, literally right now. Like, she takes a couple poofs, and it's all she needs. So I think, like, even for me being a single mom, I love that.
So is Blue Dream one of the Flora staple?
Yes.
So you guys always have this out.
That Bubba Fett GMO.
Yeah, I like Bubba Fett. I've had Bubba Fett.
Yeah, I've had Bubba Fett too.
White 99.
White 99 is
White
my
99.
favorite. That's like my favorite, like all day. It's a chill buzz. It's not too head high. It's just like on a Saturday, you just.
You ended up being that for Halloween.
Oh, that's right. I was. I wore all black, and I had the number 99 in white on the shirt that I made. I went to fucking Michael's and bought the fucking iron-on thing, so I had the towel out.
Were you really?
Yeah. Oh,
Did
yeah.
you put Flora on it?
No, I just
No, you
I
were
just
just white
white
99?
99. Yep, I was just the straight
didn't
white
even throw
99.
it in.
I
the
feel
cred.
like White 99 and Blue Dream are very similar in that aspect. Like, that's the same. Like, you can smoke it all day and be very productive and energetic and
Yeah, that's what I found most with it. Like, it didn't do any, like, I was getting stuff done, like focus, more like an
you're not in the
Adderall type
couch.
effect.
Yeah, you're not in the couch, but it's not like massively Adderall, you know? It's like that perfect peak where you're just like,
You're
you get
chilling. You're
shit
not
done.
over anxious or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
That burnt toast. I wish I had burnt toast though, because that shit melts your face off.
She's like super focused on this pre-roll
Burnt
over
toast.
here.
Well, because I didn't know how these worked, and there's a wrap over the actual cone. So I'm having to redo it. Again, I'm a newbie.
Yeah, I'm doing the glass tip. It's not too bad. Did you try
Honestly,
yours?
No, I haven't.
I haven't smoked a ton of like joints. I'm normally like a bowl or like a one
Really?
kind of girl. Yeah.
See, I used to be that way.
It's just
but-
easy. It especially being like a single mom, like it's such an easy thing for me. Whereas a joint, like you have to like literally invest some time.
I think if you just get pre-rolls all the time, then you don't have to roll anything.
Sure, but
You know?
something about that.
You don't have to roll anything.
I
I don't
love
mind
the
stuff in the
cone.
cones.
It's like the biggest category right now growing.
Now, see, when
It
I was
really
younger, I
is.
used to buy the I don't know what you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about, that little
short
roll.
roller.
Yeah.
That's how I started. My mom had me rolling her joints out of that thing.
No
I was a kid.
shit.
Yeah.
I would do that and put them all in a cigarette pack.
Yeah,
and then I'd
for
have
sure.
them when I needed them. Right. It's kind of like buying a Sense pack or
Right.
a Hyrule pack. You got your joints ready to go.
Right,
Oh, let's talk Hyrule. Can we talk Hyrule for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about Hyrule.
So we launched today on LeafLink. Yeah, so
congratulations.
Hyrule officially launched into the market today.
So all you buyers out there, it's like a big infomercial.
yeah, right.
All you buyers out there,
Hyrule.
go for Hyrule.
What's your
Hyrule.
website?
HyruleCannabis.com.
Hyrule Cannabis.
And Hyrule is spelled Hyrule. There's a little, there's a little Zelda thing in there, yeah, or something.
Wow.
I'm not a Zelda guy, so I don't know
Really?
what
You
it
didn't
is.
play Zelda?
I did.
fucking
I mean, when I
love
was
Zelda,
younger, I
dude.
played it, but I don't remember like I know there was gems and shit.
Oh, I
But
love that game.
Zelda's like so much more advanced now. It's like one of those like Dragon's Lair games. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's like all
Yeah, I don't. Oh, good
open
God.
world thing. Yeah, it's like weird shit.
My son isn't in there yet. Like, he is Super Mario Brother, Poppy Playtime, if you know what that is, and then
I don't.
Roblox. Like, he's
How old's your son?
I don't.
he will be 8 soon,
don't
like in a couple weeks.
Oh,
He's a 7-year-old gamer, and he wants to start his own YouTube channel.
kick ass.
Hey, there you
So
go.
we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
What he wants to do is have people watch him play video games, and I was like, dude, like, everyone's doing that. You need
Yeah.
to do something different. So we camp a lot. We're big time campers,
Yeah,
and
that's
we
cool.
do crafts and building and things like that. And I was like, Bo, his name is Bo. I was like, Bo, we need to do some like more clever stuff of you know, I didn't say this to him, but kicking ass at something like building a fire while we're camping or roasting
Right, right,
marshmallows
right.
and shit.
Like the
And
best.
so we built a
marshmallows.
birdhouse.
Oh,
With his grandparents, he built a birdhouse. Or was it a birdhouse? I don't know. It was something. He built something with his grandparents the other night, and they videoed the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just like,
yeah.
what's the name? What kind of YouTube name do we have? Like, how do we get that started?
Yeah. So
Guess
did you
you
get it?
YouTube
Got
it.
it? Did you get it going?
You can
No,
talk to
I'm
you can talk to Van before you
gonna
leave.
talk
Talk to our
your
video
guys.
production guys.
Yeah, to help get that started.
Our
But
Van has his own channel for gaming, and he's doing outdoor stuff too. Are you going hunting? Deer
Yeah,
season's
I'll
around
be,
the corner.
Yeah, my
Ooh.
woods. I was out at my stand last week and
it started.
checked it out, made sure that my shit was ready to go, and you know, I'm always on a main trail.
I have a hard time with this, seeing all the deer and the blood on
Yeah.
social media. Like, poor Bambi.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I get it. There's
Yeah.
a lot of deer, and
I
they
just don't
need to
eat
go.
beef. I don't eat beef. I eat venison all year.
You like venison?
Yeah, we eat it all too.
I have a hard time with it.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't.
It's really lean. It's really healthy.
Healthy protein.
Tried some jerky. I don't know. I think I'm just a.
You didn't
Bambi.
like deer jerky? Are you
I
serious?
didn't.
Oh my
And
god.
my uncle
This is a
works
travesty.
For, my uncle works for Jack Links. Like, he's a
Oh,
big guy in
shit.
Jack Links. beef
Really?
jerky. I
Damn.
get free Jack Links all the time. So maybe that's what it is.
Hey,
Yeah,
tell
you
him you
gotta-
know 2 stoner guys that like do a podcast that would love to talk about Jack.
Well,
Funk.
next time I'll bring him and
that's
Jack
right,
Links
Jack
on for you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
But
we'll FaceTime and be like, "What's up?"
No, he's amazing, Uncle Mike. He's
Uncle
the best.
Mike,
He's
shit.
Italian and a golfer. Like, he's
And a
amazing.
golfer.
He's literally amazing.
Hey, we're
He's-
See, we got things in common. Golfer.
I'll take him
I'm
golfing.
Italian.
Exactly.
I'll
Like,
take him
he's a
golfing.
cool dude, and he gives you free beef jerky. So.
Hey,
jerky.
any guy that has
I ate a
free
lot of
beef jerky is a
I
pretty
ate a
cool
lot of
dude.
jerky. It's on my meal plan, so
Jerky is
Yeah.
fucking shit's expensive,
I've been
man.
making
It's
it.
so expensive.
I've fucking been making it. I've been making it myself.
Well, when you're deer hunting, you can do that.
It's just expensive.
Not
That's
Jack
that's like the best snack for deer hunting. A little bag of jerky. Reach in your jacket, take a little pull off it, tuck
Like,
it back
here,
in.
buddy.
It's safe. It's
Dude,
not gonna
I'm-
go
Are you
bad
kidding me, dude? I'm out of the woods by 10 o'clock.
in the morning.
Yeah, opening day.
Oh yeah, you have to be.
I'm in there. I've already shot my deer. I'm out.
oh, you're
I'm like,
out.
I'm
You're not
done.
like coming
My
inside.
season's done by 10 a.m. Like I
Ours is
literally,
pretty simple too.
As soon as the sun comes up, they come across there, and I shoot one, and I
you see
I
them
take
walk
them out.
across.
Yeah, I mean it's the same spot every
Do you
every year.
guys like drink mimosas during this, or like
I
Bloody
don't.
Marys, or is it like a
No,
completely?
I
you
used
just
to.
smoke a joint. What do you?
Yeah,
do?
I smoke a joint. I smoke weed while I hunt. I usually get out.
Oh, when
there.
you hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're hunting. Like,
Yeah.
Do you
weed.
drink
Yeah.
some beer or what do you
No,
do?
I don't usually drink. Not when I'm
No, we
hunting.
drink the night before, and then you're kind of still drunk the next
So
day.
you
Like
just
deer camp
sit
is the
there.
best. Like Friday night deer camp used to be the best.
So you
know,
sit
you-
there like hungover as fuck.
Oh yeah,
And
most of
just
the time you
wait
didn't
to
make
shoot
opening
you.
morning.
I do not.
he does.
I don't
He
like to
don't.
be that fucked up when I'm hunting. You know,
I mean, I'm not
used
saying you're.
to.
I mean, you go to bed, but
I
you're
used
just
to,
you're
but
hungover.
I used to, but I don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
Just because I'm.
I know now. No way. I'm
Fuck
just talking about
yeah.
when I was younger. There's a lot of good times around a
Yeah,
fire.
fuck yeah.
You know,
I
opening
feel like
season.
I would ruin it for those avid.
Why? Because you'd
like,
be staggering
hunters.
around the woods like, hey, what's up?
No, I wouldn't be staggering around. I'd just be like, is he come? Is he come? Let's
Oh,
get him.
God.
Let's get him. You know, like
It's fun,
it's
man.
just
There's
exciting.
boring. I think it's kind of boring.
And then I would get bored and be like, yeah, let's get some mimosas.
The
Especially
fun
when it's
stops
cold.
as soon as you pull the trigger,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh God,
Yeah.
here we
Man,
go.
I don't know. I have a
So deer
problem.
season, good luck out on there with deer hunters if you're out
Oh.
there hunting. Be safe, of course.
Yeah,
Wear-
what were you
wear
saying?
Orange.
Oh,
I just can't do the blood and all of the like. So you know, guys or girls, whatever, will post their pictures of like them. You know,
like cutting them up,
cleaning
yeah,
the
yeah.
deer, and like cut in the guts and the gore and everything, and I'm just like, I didn't really want to see that today on a Wednesday.
It can make your stomach turn.
but
Maybe.
Well, it's probably gonna be on a
Everybody- it's fine.
Saturday. That's opening day. That's when a
Or
lot of them really
Saturday.
coming.
Oh
out.
yeah, you're gonna see a lot of deer and the.
Saturday's gonna be.
Hey, look at my
Might as well
deer.
shut your Facebook down if you don't want to see.
My
the deer.
favorite is when the dad's holding like, hey, look
head.
at my son's first deer. He's got this huge
Giant,
buck,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's a baby in front of him, like he
And
shot
the
it for.
tongue-
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I shot one that was so small one time that I could literally carry it down the hill by myself. I took a picture of it. I was holding it like this.
I don't know, but is it rewarding though? Like when you actually like when you shoot it and you're like, God, I did that. Like,
Yeah.
It is for me
What do
when
you
and it
feel?
goes into my freezer. Like when I have all that meat packaged
Yeah.
in separate packaging and I can just
Yeah.
grab it,
survival mode.
That's like
Hell yeah.
rewarding to me. 'Cause
Get
I-
some summer sausage and stuff
I don't
made
get into
sometime.
that.
Really, I do
get
every once in a
ground, I
while.
get roasts.
I do it like every other year.
Yeah.
Just try a different like meat company and go out there and have it, processed or whatever. Bring the burger in. We're bringing the meat in.
It's the
chunked
only
up.
time of year I wear camo too. Like Missouri.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like people be wearing camo in the summer and shit, right? I'll never wear camo except unless I'm going to the woods.
I
Unless
just
you're
bought
one of
some
those-
camo pants.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I
and
don't
they're
like
See, I
super
like camo.
cute. But I'm not a hunter.
That's the
But
thing.
they're just like cute, like
If
Right.
you're not a hunter, you can wear camo. But if you're a hunter,
You wear camo when you're
it's-
hunting,
it's
yeah.
different. Yeah.
So what do
I
you
would say
wear
that's
when you're hunting? then?
Camo. That's the only time I wear camo is when I'm hunting.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't wear it any other time.
hood, mask. You do the whole thing.
Yeah. I got the whole regalia.
What's the like bright orange? For?
That's so we don't shoot each other.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Missouri state law says that you have to have an orange hat
Camo.
and an orange vest on at all times.
Yeah. So other hunters.
Yeah, during rifle season.
Yeah. Bow hunting. You
Oh,
don't
you
have to.
don't,
Yeah.
Ooh,
But-
I would honestly like if I was a hunter,
Mhm.
I would be Katniss. Okay.
With the bow.
I would love to learn.
Katniss.
Honestly, like if I could learn anything, it would be to bow hunt. And I don't care if I'm hunting targets or whatever, but I want to.
Yeah, those are hard to hunt.
Yeah. They get away from you. The targets do.
Well,
They run.
I think it's like a skill. Like it's
It is
like
a skill.
Badass
It's a
fucking
massive
bitch
skill,
It's
yeah.
not easy.
It's
I
not
wanna
easy.
Be a badass cat.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I've only shot bow a couple times. I've never shot a deer with a
Dude,
bow.
Oh,
I've always used rifle.
I went out bow hunting one time and I got so pissed off that I never went out again. I fucking went to move my arrow up, and it hit a limb and it went tickling.
Oh.
And the fucking deer just took off. Big ass buck, and I was like, man.
See, that's the
With a
thing.
gun.
That's the thing.
With a
It's
gun, I
hard.
can just fucking shoot it.
Yeah, but it's a skill. That's
No.
the thing. Like you have to be a mastermind of that.
I don't know
and
how
I think
these
that's
fucking
so
Indians
badass.
did it.
I don't know how the Indians did
I don't
it.
know how
And they did it well.
Oh fuck!
I mean,
don't
they
know,
did
man.
it
At least
well.
with a gun, man. If he runs off, I'm shooting him. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Listen,
right.
It's done. but-
Nancy Botwin meets Katniss right here.
What a combo. I do got some cannabis news. We talked last week, our last episode, we were talking about the stacking of the taxes in counties
Yeah.
for marijuana.
Yeah.
And the appeals court rules counties cannot stack marijuana, Missouri marijuana taxes. Counties cannot collect a 3% local tax allowed for adult use within incorporated areas. So,
Cool. That's
they
good
knocked
news
it
for the
down.
consumer.
So we were kind of bitching about it and saying, like Boone County and Columbia and these places that were stacking on taxes, it just creates an environment where if you're going to the dispensary and you got to pay an extra 6% because of the county, you're going to go somewhere else and blah, blah, blah. Just whatever contention in Missouri's
So
tax
it's just
law.
squashed done.
It's
Good.
squashed.
That though, Like,
Yeah.
I'm such a convenient person. I'm like, whatever's first in line and convenient on my route.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me because I'm a route person.
Well, the thing is there were certain counties that you were paying up to 21% in taxes in Missouri, sales tax.
I didn't know that.
And then Springfield, there was the voting happened in Springfield. And they voted to allow tax increases, and the counties took that on. So what they did was they stacked extra taxes on top of the already state taxes, making it 21% in some counties. And that's what we were talking about. The appeals court came through last week.
How do you know that, though? Like, how do
in
you
the
get
news.
notified? So if you're an old fuck,
Yeah.
you'll know.
Yeah.
Because you're listening and watching the news.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
what
this
about
shit.
me?
We
I
look
mean,
it up.
It's I follow Missouri cannabis laws and news, so I think a lot of that comes from that. I mean,
Yeah.
Missouri Moment is another good one.
Well, even just Toking with Topher's Facebook page is a great resource for
Yeah, yeah.
information
Yeah,
of
we
like
get a lot of
posts and
information.
stuff that comes on there, and other people that share on there. I always see stuff on there. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So is there's stuff on social media for
Yeah,
those
for
that
sure.
aren't like savvy to like news
Right.
sites and things
Right.
like that.
Right. Well,
Okay.
I mean, and think about this: if you're in Boone County, like you're talking about, you're a route person. Well, say you live in Boone County and you go by the same dispensary every day, and you stop and get your shit, and you're paying 21% taxes, but you don't know any different because you don't go to any other counties.
Yeah.
And you could be saving $10-15 on your purchase.
But is
That's a lot
that
of
like
money.
That is a lot of money.
it's a lot of money, but what's the drive time to get to the next dispensary?
Right.
That
Well, yeah,
honestly
they're gonna
that
pay,
like
the people are going to pay it
They're
for
going to
sure,
pay it,
but they shouldn't.
But they shouldn't have to.
They shouldn't
It's the
stack
county
that.
gouging the
you,
consumer.
for sure,
That's what we're
100%.
saying, yeah.
It should be
across the board.
across the
Right.
board the same.
Right.
And the fact that we have to like research that is bogus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that someone's
I
actually
mean,
trying to pull that off,
Yeah.
and we're going to take a little bit extra for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like
it's nice that
I
there are
mean-
people out there like, oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Let's
Right.
fucking fix that. So
It is what it is. I wouldn't know. So, like, I have friends that work for Walmart, and I live in, I don't know if it's okay to say it, but I live in Wentzville. And Lake St. Louis Walmart taxes are cheaper than
Wentzville.
Wentzville
right?
taxes at Walmart.
Yeah,
And
there's
so
an
when
extra
you're-
tax because of that rec center that was built.
Are you kidding
Mhm.
me?
Yeah,
that
there's
nice?
like a mandatory
that what it
10%
is?
tax. Some deal that, and I you know what, I can't even speak to it because I don't know, but there was a big land deal with the city, and the city agreed to pay this and raise tax on this and not some. It was a whole thing, but I don't know enough about it to sit here and talk about it, so I'm not going to waste
Well,
somebody's
it's
time.
just the only reason I brought that up is because it seems very similar.
Yeah.
To the
Into
gouging.
like
Oh, yeah.
county and zip code taxing.
Yeah.
It still sucks. Like I
Price
wish we
gouge
had
much?
like an easy like thing to know that, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, I'm just glad that at least we have people watching it and
They caught it,
Keep
yeah.
the level playing field. Some other good news. Missouri's $1.4 billion cannabis market outpaces state with older programs. So we did pretty good.
That's huge
That's huge.
because everyone's concerned about the strength of the market, and they've seen, some of these other markets kind of go down.
Right.
Oklahoma being one of them, and I think Missouri's doing a great job.
Yeah. So
I mean, there's always room for improvement on both sides, but I mean,
Yeah, and so it was nice in the 2 years that we've been selling legal recreational weed, 1.4 billion, outperforming states with longer history of marijuana legalization like Arizona, Colorado, and Nevada. So those are pretty big, heavy hitters.
yeah.
That we kind of outpaced. But I found some
In
interesting.
Colorado, I mean, right there alone.
Yeah, I found some interesting statistics that I wanted to read.
Oh, this is what we were talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
this came out of Lori. I think it was Parfait did a speech and was talking about the makeup of the cannabis sales in Missouri. And men make up 64% of cannabis sales in Missouri, and more than 40% of shoppers overall are millennials or people between the ages of 28 and 43.
Is that still consistent with men? Like, is that whole sentence a men thing?
No, I think they're
So
combining
it was just
men.
men
I think
makeups.
then shoppers overall
Yeah,
are
and then
millennials.
40% of shoppers overall. So they're saying 64% and then 40% overall are millennials, 20 to the. And then here's some more statistics.
accurate.
Gen X buyers ages 44 to 59 make up 25%, and Gen Z consumers. So 25% Gen Z and 20% Gen X. And then those between 21 and 27 are at 18%.
That's me right there. I'm a Gen X buyer.
And baby boomers make up the remaining 14%.
No,
Those-
it's crazy. Honestly, like I know a lot of kiddos that are like 25 and younger, and they don't even drink alcohol.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and-
most of them are
and it's
smokers.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, cool.
I kind of like that in a way.
I love that.
I mean,
100%.
I'm old school. I fucking drink whiskey, you know.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
love
glad that young
whiskey. Are you
people
kidding me? Whiskey's my
I'm
favorite.
glad that young people are, you know.
What's your favorite whiskey, though? I'm sorry. Just
I drink
curious.
bourbon, so
Angel's Envy.
He's a sommelier.
sommelier, bourbon
Oh,
sommelier.
a wine or whiskey?
Bourbon.
Whiskey, bourbon.
Bourbon sommelier.
Do you know Angel's Envy?
Yep. I remember when it came out, they had one of the most aggressive campaigns for its time.
Really?
Yeah, they
Like
had
just
So, what's your
marketing?
favorite? I mean,
if I'm drinking bourbon, I'd probably drink Woodford Reserve. on a
ooh,
given
Woodford's
day.
good. I like that
Yeah.
on ice.
I like a weeded bourbon instead
Yeah,
of a
he
rye
likes his
bourbon
wheat.
because it's sweeter. Rye is a little bit more drier.
Is it? So wheat's sweeter?
So
That's good to
my
know.
collection is all pretty much weeded bourbons. Pappy Van Winkle's weeded bourbon.
But honestly, like I love that the generation after me they're not drinkers at all. And they'll sometimes smoke. So the girl that does my hair, I love her so much. She's like, I'm not against you drinking. And she's in her 20s.
Right.
I'm in my 30s. And she's like, I'm not against you that drink. And she's like, I really don't smoke. It's like, I have no desire to do it. Like, I'm cool the way that I am. And
Yeah.
she was like, a lot of my friends are the same way. And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. So
Like-
what do they do? Like, where do they go?
Yeah,
They
where do
fucking
they
take
hang out?
Where do they hang out?
hikes, adventure walks. They
That's cool.
do their
That takes
fucking
effort,
job. I don't
man.
know.
I mean, I've been on that.
Fuck.
I've been on that kick though. I mean, think about it. In 30
Yeah.
years, I fucking canoed the Mississippi. I skydived,
Exactly.
you know, I've-
No, exactly. Living his
Yeah,
best
it's
life.
just
Like you just go on adventures.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I poured concrete.
I
instead of like being hungover and laying around on the next day.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had that one day, like I told you, it was like 2 weeks ago, where I got sick over Coach's house.
Oh God.
I got the spins, so and I was like,
Ooh.
it was bad. Anyway, yeah, man.
From the whiskey?
I'm
I
not real
think one of
big
my
on the
most
drinking
I
thing.
think one of my most recent stint, I peed in the closet.
What? What? When was this? Last week? What are you saying?
Hey, I've peed in a closet in my
Like,
high
oh
school
my God,
life.
I think
In your high
We
school
like
life?
us teen girls. This is so stupid. But yeah, we had like a peeing contest in my friend's closet, and I don't know what
who
the
won? Who
I don't
Peeing
know,
con-
and I
How
don't
the
know
fuck
the
do you have a
after
peeing
effect. But I
contest?
feel
the fuck's a
ba-
peeing
who
contest?
I
who's
feel
the
bad.
judge of that?
Height, distance, like what are we talking
I
about
honestly
here?
feel bad for her parents. I
Well,
mean,
Coach
this was
Johnson
I
would
feel bad for her parents. You think? I mean, you
Jesus
just pissed in the
this was
closet.
over a decade ago.
Oh my God.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
I'm
Uh,
She
serious.
said
What
a
are the
decade
rules?
ago. She's 34.
She said over a decade ago. She was
A
in
decade plus,
So 20 years.
this was high school.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean,
Okay, high school.
yeah.
You're 31.
I'm 34. Is that not crazy?
Hey guys,
That's
let's have a
nuts.
peeing
Let's
contest
pee
in the
into this
closet.
carpet.
Fucking-
Why? I don't even understand
Idiots. I don't
What was
either.
the criteria for judging?
Honestly, we were 16 and drinking alcohol.
Okay.
so.
that. What were you drinking?
smoking
Purple
weed.
Passion.
I'm not
Boone's
sure.
Farm.
Yeah, Purple Hooters.
Did you
I-
guys drink beer?
We were drinking vodka
Vodka.
and some type of mix of some sort. Because, you know, we were those kids that would take the parents' vodka but put water in it to make it seem
yeah.
like it was nothing.
they-
you
Yeah,
And
know?
that's
Never.
just cruel as
I'm
shit.
glad I never had kids.
Why?
You know?
My kids have never done that.
I don't know. You don't know that.
Oh, they will. You never know.
You don't
No,
know.
they
You
would-
don't
I
know-
would- they
you don't
would
know what kind of
ask.
shenanigans your kids have pulled.
Oh, I'm sure they have, and
See.
whatever. But like even that, they would ask. Like they would. I mean, they're not. None of them are real big drinkers.
The crazy
steal my
part
parents'
about it,
weed.
yeah, is that my parents and their parents were all pot
Yeah,
smokers.
yeah.
We didn't know that, so we were trying to be cool. And, you know, of course, like my brother who was older, he provided the pot for me, so I provided the pot for my friends. And I'll never forget, like, one of the best stories for
You
me
were the
is
bad influence on the
Yeah.
girls.
I was,
Wow.
but
She's like, I was. Yes. I was.
well, my best friend who also works in the industry to this day with me closely, I got him high for the first time, And he will never forget that moment. He tells me all the time. He was like, Bridget, I was seeing fucking the universe flying. It was like a bunch of blue
Must
lights
have
and
been
all
some
these
good
things.
shit, huh?
And it's a
Heavy
great
shit, dude.
story. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know if that would ever happen again in today's time, but
Right.
like his first time with me, it's a great story.
Yeah.
We were 15 and not supposed to be doing that,
15, huh?
obviously. But yeah.
How old were you when you first started smoking? We
Oof,
talked about
I was
this.
8. My parents smoked weed.
8?
Yeah.
My son's.
My dad and parents, my mom and dad smoked weed. So
So I need to prepare for that in the next 2 weeks. Because my son's going to be 8 in 2 weeks.
He sold weed
Yeah,
too,
I would.
So
I would start getting drug tests and stuff.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
well, it was
I'm
kind of.
so
I always
kidding.
tell this story in the 5th grade. I'd smoked weed with my parents a couple times. My dad was a pot dealer, so in the 5th grade, it was that.
Exactly.
can't
You
do
know,
it,
Yeah.
right?
you know when they came out with the "Just Say No" shit. You know, like just say no.
That was about him.
Well, they had the cop.
What was the drug? What was the drug classes they put us all through?
That's what it was.
Dare.
Yeah, yeah,
Dare.
So the
D-A-
dare officer's up there, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you know, pot's bad, and you'll fucking die if you smoke
Yeah.
it." And I'm like freaking out. I'm in the 5th grade, and I'm like, "Holy shit! I've been smoking weed with my dad, you know." And so I'm like, I'm like, "Hey, man, I've been smoking weed, you know."
Yeah.
And they called my mom and dad,
Oh,
and I got home.
no.
My dad was like, "What the fuck?" You know, and like it was like pissed. They like
gotta
dumped
keep
all
us
this
on the
weed and shit. And I
LD.
was like, I didn't know. I thought they said I was gonna die and shit. You know?
Oh.
They said I was gonna.
That's what Dare did to us.
Yeah, it
But
was
dude, that
fucking
makes- that
terrifying,
makes
dude. And that
total
egg and the
sense.
egg thing, the egg.
That might have
This
been a
is your
little
brain
young
on
to start
drugs.
smoking in 5th grade.
He was just trying to be. He wanted to be cool.
Yeah,
He just
oh,
wanted to
fuck,
be a
I
cool
get it.
Yeah,
dad. He
and at
wanted
the
to be a
end
cool
of the
dad.
day, like smoking weed is fine. Like
Yeah.
it's cool.
It ain't gonna
as
hurt
long
ya.
as it's regulated. Like you're cool.
Yeah, I like that.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Back then, you didn't know if it had mold, you didn't know if it had mites, you didn't know if it had
Right.
shit. At least
didn't
now,
even-
fuck,
yeah.
man. My parents would be shitting their pants if they saw this. Like, oh my god, what? They can tell you what CBT in there? Oh my
It's not
God,
in
you
like
know?
your Ziploc baggie
Right,
rolled up
right.
with seeds and stems in it because we all had seeds and stems. And honestly,
I
like
used to like rolling the seeds out. Like you had
That's
the
what
little
my
board
dad
out. Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Bored?
so
Yeah.
my dad, we'll throw it out there, don't care. My dad actually got me smoking, and he was all like, Bridget, the seeds and stems are the best part of this shit. Like, he's an Air Force, like, OG kind of guy, and fucking smoking weed with him at 15, 16, going to see 40-year-old virgin.
Right.
And I'm like, Dad, these are seeds and stems. Like, we're not smoking this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He was like, Bridget, it all smokes the same.
Oh
and I was
my
like,
God.
okay. So here we have this joint with like
Massive headache.
stems poking out of the
Yeah,
paper.
those
It
are the
looks like a
worst. Those piss me
cactus.
off.
Literally
God.
looks like a cactus. And honestly, I don't know. I love those memories. They're great, but we don't do that anymore.
Wow.
We don't smoke seeds and stems anymore.
Yeah,
No.
shit. I don't even know.
You
what
don't
those
have
look
to.
like. Yeah.
It's
It's
kind
so
of a-
dialed in,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't have to.
I mean, if you get a seed in your bag, it's kind
Oh,
of a
I-
blessing.
We
It's kind of a
who did I
blessing.
give that fucking seed to? I gave a blueberry muffin seed to somebody
Really?
that I found in a scents bag.
Really?
Yep.
I
Somebody's
have
gonna
yet
be
to
coming
find
back
one
to
in any
me.
of the flowers.
Somebody's coming back to me with that
I
fucking
mean, in
flower.
today's time, if you don't find a seed or stem in your bag,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
holy grail. It's
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah.
But you don't understand the magic in receiving a seed in your bag.
I do.
Like
I understand the
it's a
magic.
magical thing.
It's
It's like the
If
golden
you treat
ticket
it
of
right,
Willy
it
Wonka.
really is. It
I get
really
to grow
is.
this.
Yep.
Yeah,
For real. A lot of growers out
it
there.
is a
too.
golden ticket,
Yeah.
and some people don't understand that.
Yep.
It's
Um,
okay.
Dude got a lot of stuff coming up. The holidays are coming up right around the corner. You guys got anything? You got Flores got any good holiday stuff coming out? You guys got any releases? You know?
I mean, we are having a Christmas party
Ooh,
soon,
nice.
which I can't wait for.
Yeah.
It's wild because they're kind of far, not far. I mean,
In Humansville.
they're only in Humansville.
Yeah.
It's
Is
like
that where
4
it's going to be?
It's
your
like
party?
3+ hours. It was a haul
It's
from
like
here.
4.5.
Yeah.
So Springfield is 3.5. I'm from there, obviously, but Humansville is about 40 miles north of that.
Okay.
And it's a little trek, but it's definitely a trek like worth going
Yeah.
to see that.
Yeah,
that's
because they
cool.
got a dispensary right in front of their
Oh yeah.
cultivation
That's
facility
cool.
where all that shit comes right there.
Right.
Fresh.
And we just opened
freshly
up
packed.
Freshly
Joplin.
packed.
Yeah. We just opened up a dispensary in Joplin and a new dispensary in Springfield.
Yeah, I was just in
nice.
Joplin like a couple months ago. I saw Black Moods there.
Oh, nice.
It's a cool
I like
farm
those
to
guys.
see,
Yeah.
definitely. For sure.
Yeah, we did our since holiday party, Bee Leaf, since it's Suede. We did our holiday party at my club last year, Diamond,
Ooh.
and then this year I think we're doing it at Del Mar. But we also have on December 15th. That's on a Sunday. It's open to the public. We're doing a cannabis Christmas market at Four Hands Brewery in St. Louis, and we're having a bunch of vendors and stuff will be there. We have Sean Cannon and the Voodoo Players are going to be playing, doing a special like 420 set. We're going to have a Santa Claus.
Santa's
Yeah,
coming?
Santa's coming.
So kids are welcome.
Yep, kids are welcome. We're going to have a
Yes.
consumption area so you can consume. There'll be bars set up there as well. It's during the day. It's a Sunday. I think it goes from noon to 5.
Hell
So that look for that. We'll definitely have flyers out on that. Look on my social medias for that. What else we got? Well, we got concerts coming up.
We got the news about the Viper, the potential
Yes.
for that.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
Viper is a radio station out in the Westplex here.
100.7.
The Viper.
The Viper.
Wednesdays, I'm going there with Coach, who was on the show last week.
Right,
He's
right.
doing a little sports thing weekly.
Yep.
It's kind of a Weed Wednesday thing, and they're going to start promoting Toking with Topher
That's
on the
right.
Viper,
Ooh.
and will be available under the Viper app in their podcast.
That's right. So you
That's
guys
super
Pretty
can
cool.
hear us yap about weed, and you can comment and shit and tell us what you want to hear about weed.
How dumb
We're going to
we
be digging into some more stuff too. I think we want to be bringing Brandon Martin back on.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Get back into the terps talk.
terps and the endocannabinoid
Yeah,
system and
get into that
how
some more.
the cannabinoids work with that and what's going to help you
Yeah,
with what. Yeah,
yeah.
I want to focus
Some
on that
scientist
shit too.
shit. That's
Yeah.
some cool shit.
I wanna focus
we
on
did
that.
a whole episode on it in our first season, and it was really a great episode.
Super
and,
informative.
Yeah.
So
We need to
gonna-
push that again because it's a
Yeah.
good one.
I'll pull that one up again and push that. So look forward to that, and I'll be at concerts, man. So you'll see our people at all the pageant and Del Mar shows. We got the Old Crow Medicine Show coming up. We got the Urge coming up. Jake's Leg coming up. Voodoo Players. I was just at Cold War Kids. We had Deer Tick just did Deer Tick. So
And we've been working on something for a while that we need to, talk about eventually. You know, our
that's
little-
gonna
yeah,
be-
we're gonna let's talk about
it's going to be around Christmas time. It's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be huge. Let's
we got a
announce that
huge
next
announcement
week.
next week. We do have some drops coming. We got 3 holiday packs coming through Suede. They're holiday packs. There's like just getting home from college. It's basically it's going to have some merch in it. And it's going to have like some gummies and some weed and some pre-rolls. And another one's just got all weed. The other one's like a baller basket with concentrates, but it's basically bundles, holiday bundles. So look for those. Live resin vapes are dropping. The disposables are dropping as well. At
Yeah, you
the
guys
end
got
of
a
the
lot going
month.
on.
Green Light should be getting those. And I'm happy to announce that the Head Change Since Cannabis collab is happening. There's going to be a limited amount of 2-gram hash hole pre-rolls, blueberry muffin.
It's a lot of blueberries.
That's a lot of blueberries.
Very
And I
blue.
love me some muffins.
It is going to be a very
muffin man.
limited drop at all the Suades. So I believe that's going to be around November 20th or Black Friday. I will keep you posted on that because, like I said, it's very going to be limited fucking quantities. And it's going to be 1 per customer.
We got another limited quantity.
Can I
coming.
ask one more question before
Sure.
we so and maybe this isn't a question, but I'm getting a movie vibe off of Topher here. It's like an old school 90s movie and you're like the yeah man. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So
90s?
90s?
it's definitely 80s, 90s, and
Okay.
you're a city boy that goes to a farm with his girlfriend, right?
Oh, it's son-in-law.
Yes,
It's fucking what's his name? Pauly Shore.
Yes, Molly Shore.
I'm
I can
sorry.
see it. It's
I
the
had-
hair.
I had
it's the
to.
hair, totally.
It's definitely
good call.
only the hair,
Good call.
but
That is absolutely
to
a
get
fucking
that out.
fantastic movie, by
Good
the
call.
way. That
It's
movie
a
is
I'll have to
fucking
watch that
phenomenal
movie.
movie.
It's been so long.
Oh,
since
he-
I've
oh,
seen
it's
all
look
great.
at us. We're all different generations, and we love that movie. I
That's a
love
good
that
one.
movie.
I love
I
Pauly
love
Shore.
Pauly
Yeah, I do
Shore.
too.
You ever hang out with him?
No.
He's pretty cool. He's not. He's,
You hung out.
Yeah. He dated a girl that I knew. Lived out here actually.
I heard
she
that.
danced-
Yeah,
What?
I heard that.
She danced out at Diamond Cabaret back when Diamond Cabaret was a thing, and
Never heard of it.
yeah, she. and
I feel like women are gonna have to dance from here on out.
It was cool.
That's pretty wild.
It's back in the like 90s.
Polly Shore.
I
That's
nailed
the
it.
vibes I was getting.
He was like totally on his downers too. 97.
I got a great picture of Topher with these glasses on, and he was all like kind of summered out, like coconuts and shit. And he looked like the dude from Fear and Loathing and Lots. Remember, I posted it on
Oh, yeah,
Facebook,
yeah,
and everyone's
yeah.
like, "Oh my god, he looked just like the picture on him."
Oh, God,
It's
yeah.
fucking fantastic.
this
the
whole
evermorphing.
time. I loved it. I was like, yeah.
All right, so
all right.
hey, thank you again for the hat.
Yes.
Big announcement this week. That's
Yep,
gonna be
next week.
awesome.
So tune in next week, 8:00 Tuesday. Check out STL Canna Lounge if you want to go smoke. They've got some events coming up. Thank you. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Missouri Cannabis Culture Awards, folks, giving us an honorable mention. Toking with Topher's podcast. Appreciate that. At least we were mentioned.
Next year we're gonna win
Next
that.
year we'll fucking go for.
We're
the
gonna
gold.
win the
Go for
trophy,
the gold,
man.
dude.
We're gonna get it.
I just want to be tossing out pre-rolls at the award ceremony. Just, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Thank you. Thank you.
We grew this
Bam,
shit,
bam, bam,
man.
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
You get one, you get one, you get one. All right, guys. We're wrapping it up. Thank you guys for another episode of Toking with Topher. Bridget, thank you. You've been an awesome cannabis enthusiast guest.
Look
And
for High Roll out in the dispensaries
high
out there.
rolling dispensaries, guys.
Missouri dispensaries, obviously.
Missouri dispensaries.
Yeah.
Peace.
Head out to the floor,